Who in here is familiar with BJ's case with the C&Ds? Who in here is really familiar with it? A couple people? Huh. Do y'all remember what county that attorney was from? Wake County. Okay. Can you see when that attorney got his law license, please? Maybe on his website, the About Me, it'll say what year he got his law license. We're just playing a little game of what ifs. Nothing is fact. This is all theory and speculation. He was self-employed but worked with another attorney, Girardi Keys. Okay, cool. Can you look up that attorney and see what that attorney was doing in 2014? What does it say this rancher's attorney office is? Can someone please tell me? Smarty, you're using too much common sense here. Wake Forest, what? Wake Forest, North Carolina. Which is in what county again? Oh, it's in Wake County. Okay. Do y'all remember how it was explained that BJ found this attorney? Anybody remember? You wonder mods? Which mod? Ivy League. You don't say. Now, have y'all ever heard Ivy League on a panel? Genuine question. Interesting. You ever seen her on a panel? Interesting. Was allegedly speculating ever a mod of BJ's? Not sure. That's what I heard, but don't know. No, she said she doesn't do panels. No, allegedly innocent was. I don't know. Okay. So, a mod who allegedly doesn't live in North Carolina personally knew this attorney in North Carolina. Is that correct? Hey, allegedly speculating. Are you Ivy League? Are you Ivy League? Well, let me don't jump to conclusions, okay? Why don't you tell the people about your connection to Wake County and the legal system in Wake County? It's awfully interesting. You got a pretty heavy connection to Wake County. And funny enough, the attorney that came out of nowhere that was found from a mod was from Wake County. And it was brought to BJ by a mod we've never seen and never heard. Huh. Well, ain't that a quinky dink? And then, isn't there a Brenda in her chat that's always causing shit? Huh. Interesting. Bernard. Sorry, let's change some letters around. Right. Brenda Sue. Bernard. Well, interesting. So, the attorney that was miraculously found for BJ, who was sent to her by a mod, just happens to be located in the same county as the woman who's not only a pedophile lover, but also a woman that blocked someone from getting protection from the court against Craig. But if Ivy League is actually allegedly speculating, and Ivy League, if I'm not mistaken, has donated quite a bit of money to BJ, and if allegedly speculating is Ivy League, then that would mean that there was money that was transferred in order to intimidate witnesses in the case, if this theory is correct. Anybody picking up what I'm putting down or no? There's a picture. There was a comment that was brought up earlier, maybe on Queens, I don't know, on the screen that says, well, Truth seems to have all this information. What's the difference in what he's doing and what people did with dad? Well, first of all, ballsy question. Hats off to you for that. But the difference is, one's dealing with my dad, the other one's dealing with a pedophile step. There's your answer. One gave up on life. The other one snuffed the life out of an innocent young girl. They're not the same at all, you weirdo. Once again, this is just a theory of dot to dot. I'm not saying this is true, factual. I'm just using what I know to be factual information and putting things together. And then you take into consideration the incredible similarities between Greg and love that I love dude. You know? They're both unhinged as fuck in their political views. They're both bigoted as fuck. They both hide their bigotry behind patriotism, which is even more sick. And then you take into consideration that there is a name and email that matches a Pinterest that absolutely matches to the pedo lover herself, that is for a manosphere website, that is anti-feminist, men only matter, blah, 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 blah. And to kick it all off, to give it all a little bit of humor, the one bitch that loves to watch men cry and is a feminist is taking up for the anti-feminist, Tate brother fucking mentality pigs. You can't make this shit up. Can't make it up. So then, once again, we don't have to see Ivy League, but Ivy League, if you're not allegedly speculating, prove it. Prove you're not allegedly speculating. Bet you won't.